The Pennine Way. It's described as the backbone of Britain. It runs from the Peak District in Derbyshire through the moors of Yorkshire, ending across the border in Scotland. Welcome to the awe-inspiring landscape of Northumberland. It's been 50 years since the Pennine Way was opened to the public, and I'm here to explore one of the many spiritual stops along this epic walk.
And I'll be looking ahead to next week's Songs of Praise school choir competition.
I was really excited and really happy because this is the first time we've got through.
And we've got some fantastic football memories from some of the winners of our FA Cup fans choir competition.
A Christian hymn being sung by 90,000 people, it would just, on the day, just be for me just such a proud moment to be a Christian.
This week we also have a mesmerising performance by opera giant Noah Stewart, plus uplifting hymns for you to sing along to. In a few days' time, it's St. George's Day, when England will celebrate its patron saint. So what better way to start than with the William Blake poem that became an anthem for a nation? And did those feet in ancient time, better known as Jerusalem. Years ago this month, the Pennine Way was opened to the public after protests demanding access to the countryside and a 30-year campaign by journalist and rambler Tom Stevenson. It runs for 268 miles through Britain and is said to take 3 weeks to walk from beginning to end. Longer, of course, if you want to take in the sights. But it's not all grand vistas. There are also many intimate little paths. I'm standing on the actual Pennine Way now. I'm just a couple of steps to my left and I'm onto the Reverend Susan Ramsaren's land. I've come to meet Susan as she prepared for a morning ride with her horse Molly. Susan, a huge privilege to have the Pennine Way in your back garden, essentially. But how do you feel about thousands of people rambling over your land?
Oh, well, it's a lovely walk. They diverted the Pennine Way by a few yards so that people would have a chance to walk along the side of the River North Tyne. And I built a little fence, a horse-proof fence, just a couple of yards back from it, so that they don't actually bump into Molly as they come through.
What are your influences as you live in this area and ride around it?
I am very much affected by the openness of the landscape, which gives a great sense of freedom and adventure and exploration and of expanding possibilities in life and the greatness of God.
The pilgrims who come to do the Pennine Way, Susan, how important is it for them to experience it, would you say?
I think it's very important. I think an awful lot of people nowadays have very domesticated, human-controlled lives. They have things like central heating and all the facilities of towns, and they're getting out of touch with the natural landscape, and I think those who have got the courage to do it really, really enjoy it and find it exhilarating and an achievement.
Well, I can see Molly's ready to go for her morning hack. Shall we get her ready?
All right, fine. Yes, let's go. Thank you.
I joined Susan and Molly on the ride, courtesy of Rod, my noble steed for the day. Our first stop was visiting a local farmer, Colin.
Hello, Colin.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. Better weather. How's the lambing gone?
It's been going quite well, Susan. The lambing's going very well. We can't complain. Weather helps an awful lot.
What's it like, Colin, having your vicar arrive up on a horse on a daily basis?
Yeah, it's very nice seeing the vicar about on a horse and things, and, you know, getting involved in country, in the farming aspects of life.
After the visit, we took Molly and Rod up to the hills surrounding the town. When we stopped to take in the sights, I asked Susan if there was a particular place she felt closest to God.
One of the places might be when you are further out there and you can't see anything else, and the actual lie of the land won't have changed for hundreds and hundreds of years, and I have a sort of sense of the greatness of God there and the fact that we can't dominate this landscape. It is awe-inspiring. That's what the word awesome was invented for.
From right here. Well, shall we take a little wander on down a bit?
Go on.
Come on, Rod.
Let's go.
Oh boy. Good fella, Rod. Well, surrounded by such beautiful landscape, I think our next hymn feels very appropriate. Well, Rod's back in his paddock. He's certainly happy, aren't you? The Songs of Praise School Choir of the Year kicks off next week, and we sent Alan Jones along to meet the esteemed judges.
The Songs of Praise Junior Choir of the Year 2003 is Maltmans Green Junior School from Buckinghamshire.
So I might have aged a bit in the competition's 13 years.
Waringstown Primary School.
But the young singers haven't.
High School.
We've had some high-quality choirs and fantastic winners from across the United Kingdom.
High School of Glasgow.
Maria Fidelis.
Through the years, we've also had a top lineup of judges, from Catherine Jenkins to Russell Watson to Gareth Malone.
Highgate School.
And this year is no exception. We've got a brand new panel of experts tasked with the exciting job of choosing the winners. They are choral connoisseur Tim Rhys-Evans, music director of top Welsh choirs Only Men Allowed and Only Boys Allowed.
Singing is enormously important to me. I was fortunate to be brought up in a family where the chapel was really important, and on every car journey, because there wasn't a car stereo in those days, we would just sing Sunday school songs. And I'm really blessed to have had that in my life.
Our second judge is vocal visionary Evie Burnett, singing Coach to the Stars and BBC One's The Voice.
I started singing at a very early age in choirs. We were going to be on Songs of Praise, and so we were all auditioned, and the choir master came round and he said he was going to put his hand on anyone's shoulder who was tone deaf and who just couldn't sing, and that person had to mime. So we were all terrified that we were going to be made to mime, and thankfully I passed the test. I was allowed to sing, and that was one of the first things I remember.
And our final judge is pop prince J.B. Gill, one quarter of chart-topping boy band JLS.
I grew up singing in choirs. I think the first time that I sort of sang in front of an audience would have been with a choir, my school choir. And I really enjoyed it. I used to love going to church and love being involved with the choir and singing sort of, to the top of my voice, and it's something that I've really kept with me throughout my life. I think it's important to encourage children to sing because it gives them another dimension to life. It's an exploration of something that comes so naturally to us as humans.
Hi JB, how are you?
As Evie told me once, you've done all the hard work and now is the time to show off exactly what they've done. And I think that's the most important thing, that you enjoy it and you're delivering your performance to the best of your ability.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Well, we've got top singers and top judges.
So it's shaping up to be one of the best years yet. It all starts next week.
And to whet your appetite, here's a lively performance from last year's competition.
Trumpet.